Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-August 2025 general check-in. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is Gypsy Insights, and thank you so much for stopping by. Sagittarius, let's take a look at your spirit animal for this time. Mid to late August for Sagittarius. Oh, the unicorn. You know, that's interesting because when I was meditating on your energy before I came online, I was getting very much an energy of like gold, which is never a bad thing, right? So there's an energy of golden, a golden energy. And now we've got the unicorn showing up, which talks about infinite possibilities. Now on this card it says, you are the sovereign of the seen and the unseen. So very much high priestess energy. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light, always. Abandon any darkness, absolutely. And go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Yes, please. Okay. As I'm laying down your card, Sag, just indulge me for a second. I do want to let you know that my eBay store for personal readings is open and ready for you. I hope to read for you soon. The link is down below in the descriptions box. It is on my Etsy store. You can purchase directly. And I have unlimited personal readings, so if you're interested for 2 months, 6 months, a year, you can have me on call for whenever you want on your love life, your career, finances, world events, other people, whatever you want to talk about. And of course I have my standalone readings there as well. Sag, 10 of Cups as the overall theme. Well, this is all about what does happiness mean to you? And you know, I was talking about gold. Well, it feels like striking gold here. Now, the opposite of that is all that glitters isn't gold. But for you, I don't know. I'm not really getting that. So let's see. Let's see. The past energy is the Two of Pentacles. So there's an energy of maintaining. There is a spirit of playfulness around this as well. Being able to handle things by having a lighter energy around you. You know, the unicorn was talking about listening to the spirits of light. Well, I'm seeing this little guy here as a spirit of light. Almost like a sprite, a fairy. Now, this is an energy of being able to handle the ups and downs of life without getting too caught up in the darkness of the world, right? Whew, we can all deal with that. Now, here's the High Priestess. Hello, that's being the sovereign of the seen and the unseen worlds. Now, we were getting that when we got to your spirit animal as the unicorn, which of course isn't a real animal at all. But you know what? I'm taking that as, okay, enough with the reality. I think you've spent a lot of time, Sagittarius, in deep dives, you know, focusing on what's real. The realness, the rawness, the vulnerabilities. Here, this feels like an energy of lightening things up. But let's continue on. Yeah, Death in reverse. Yeah, enough with the darkness. Yeah, it feels, you know, quite honestly, to be a little bit more superficial, but I don't know, Sag, I feel that that might be what you need at this particular time. You know, we can all spend a lot of time thinking about where we are, our choices that we've made, what choices to make next. But in that moment, we forget to live, right? Because we're so focused on what to do. What should we do? What should we do? What have we done before? And oh my God, you know, woulda, coulda, shouldas. And we forget to live. So I feel like in the moment, this is you, by choosing to live and enjoy your life, no matter what's going on around you, you're bringing in something. Okay. The best path to follow here, Six of Swords. Yeah, this is moving away from that, from drama, moving away from conflict. You know, this is moving on from a Five of Swords. And anytime we can move on from a five, wonderful, right? So Spirit is saying, if you've been in that feeling of focused on what you don't have, if you've been in that spirit of lack, if you've been trying to get out of it and it's felt like a rough place to be in, here's your sign that now is the time to move on from that. And with the Six of Swords, you know, I do see that you don't have to be alone either, so that's a good thing. In your environment, we've got the Emperor, so I do feel that there may be someone around you, Sagittarius. Could be someone a bit older, wiser. Could be an Aries. I'm also getting any kind of fixed placement here. But, you know, it really could be any sign. But the fixed energy around them is one of security, you know, like a rock, someone that is an anchor, which I think is what you need, Sag. Now, your hope is the Nine of Cups. Well, yes, obviously. You've got a wish that you want fulfilled, and the outcome for you is coming out of that dark place, that Five of Pentacles in reverse. Finally, Sagittarius, things are looking up for you. There is the energy there of, and I want to read the unicorn again. It says, being the sovereign of the seen and the unseen worlds, the magic of love surrounding you, family, or what family means to you, doesn't have to be blood relations. It could be a lover, it could be a partner, it could be a best friend, it could be a soul tribe. We have beauty transforming you. Yes, this is an energy there. Listening to the spirits of light, I was getting that with the Two of Pentacles, and abandoning the darkness, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary, which I think is a wish of yours. You know, you are a legend, Sag. I mean, gosh, what you've been through. And what's hidden here is the Queen of Cups. Wow, that's you. That's that beauty transforming you. Bet you didn't think it was going to end up like that, Sag. That's what I mean, this golden energy. I see that with well, gold in tarot is generally a good indicator of something coming in that's going to bring you happiness. So we've got the Nine of Cups here, and that's what you want. So enough of this storm, there's enough of the storms, enough of that. Yeah, I don't, you know, a lot of energy that I was picking up before with that gold. And Spirit was trying to come in with the other side, saying, well, all that glitters isn't gold. Okay, Spirit, enough with that. I think we've had enough, haven't we, Sagittarius, of, you know, focusing on, can't we just enjoy life without thinking about the worst, you know, expecting the worst? Spirit wants you to live and stop expecting the worst to hit. You know, sitting there and waiting for the storm. No. With that Five of Swords energy that I was picking up around you, that's you being the storm. I think in the past you've gotten so frustrated and so sick of the way things have been going, the way you've been treated, the way that things just don't seem to work out in your favor, that you've kind of gotten into that fighter energy, that aggressive energy. But I feel you've needed to be that, because you know, that's you being the storm. Rather than having the storm affect you, you've been the storm in your own life, and that has been a good thing. Why? Because it's gotten you to this place where you're coming out the other side of the storm and moving on into and transitioning into a more peaceful energy. This Queen of Cups, which is what you wanted all along, but you had to fight for it. Yeah. Here I feel there's two unicorns on this card. So I do feel that you have help. There is somebody else coming in. You've had to fight on your own for so long that Spirit is coming in here with something that is good, but you may even think to yourself, well, can I trust this? Spirit is saying, stay in the light, stay in the light, stay in the light. You may be tempted to go back to that dark place and think, well, maybe I don't deserve this. Maybe this isn't for me. You may think, well, any kind of bad thought about the situation. But Spirit is saying, please don't turn back to that energy. You are worth it. I mean, it's like that L'Oreal commercial. You know, toss that hair around and say, yeah, I'm worth it. Damn it. At the bottom of the deck, I get you expecting the worst. Perhaps being a little bit too cautious. I mean, it's fine to have, you know, obviously you need to have boundaries in life. But you can't have so many, you know, this is almost like fearing the worst. Like, oh gosh, this is too good to be true. What's going to hit me next? You know? No. Spirit is saying, please stay in the light. Please stay in the light. You know, like everything isn't... I feel like you've been in a place where everything's been really negative for a long time. It's almost like having PTSD, and you know, and you just can't seem to think that there's a balance. You know, that that not everything is bad because you've experienced so much. You kind of think, well, okay, that didn't last, and that didn't work, and that ended, and I lost that, and you know, and you can get to a place where you just kind of expect that to happen every time. But Spirit is saying not everything is like that. I know it's hard to trust, but Sagittarius, please trust that not everything is like that, okay? Sagittarius, you're normally a very optimistic person, and Spirit is saying, please get back to that energy and start believing in the best. You know, believe that you're worth it. Believe that that you deserve the best, and the best is coming to you when this situation is unfolding. And I feel it's unfolding around you now in mid to late August. So there's two sides of the coin here. You know, you can't be overly positive, right, and think everything's going to go your way, but neither can you be overly negative and think everything's going to be bad. You know, there's a in between there where you can just enjoy life, the middle path, the middle road, not thinking extremes. You know, not going too far into this where it's like roses and rainbows and things like that, but neither thinking like projecting the worst onto this by your past experiences. Hope I'm making sense there, guys. Towing that line right in the middle where you're focused on neither one of those things, okay? Let's see, anything else here for Sag? This 5 of Pentacles in reverse looks amazing. I feel that for a lot of you, you are releasing any kind of bad habits, toxic relationships, could be food, could be overspending, could be anything really. I feel that there's an energy around this of saying no to temptations, to things that you know are not good for you. Well, that goes without saying. What else here for Sag? Anything that Sag needs to know? Yeah, I feel you've spent a lot of time in the Hanged Man position. I feel that you needed to be there in order to gain perspective about what happened in your past. But I feel it's time to move on from that energy now. It's time to get off that that uncomfortable position and make life easier again for you. Yeah, find peace. Find peace. What about this all that glitters energy, this gold energy. What is that about, please, Spirit? What can you tell me? Justice, yeah, something coming in for you to readdress the balance in your life. You know? Spirit keeps wanting you to see both sides of the equation here. What about this temptation? I've got the Ace of Wands. It's something that's just starting for you, Sagittarius. It's like you're dipping a toe into this new beginning of yours. A new way of life where you're neither overly positive or overly negative, but really just trying to enjoy your life, enjoy the moment. And Spirit is saying that that's the way that you need to go. It's something new, something that you're not used to. It's like receiving positive feedback for the first time. Sometimes you don't trust it because you've always gotten negative feedback. When you feel like you've been through a lot of trauma in life, it can be hard to. It's like that rescue dogs. They can find it hard to trust again, right, after they've been abused. I'm not saying you've been abused here. Maybe some of you have been, but it doesn't have to be as all bad as that. But I'm getting like that rescue dog that needs to be coaxed back to a place of being able to receive and give love again. And Sag, that's kind of where I see you, mid to late August. But there is someone around you that is very stable. This Emperor, and yeah, Four of Wands. I feel like they can offer you some stability, Sag, and I think that that's a very good thing. I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store, and the link for that is in the descriptions box below. You get unlimited readings there, so you can have me as your personal tarot reader for 2 months, 6 months, a year, even 2 years if you'd like. So please do check me out in my Etsy store. I have standalone readings there too. The link for that is in the descriptions box below, Gypsy Insights Tarot. Now, of course, guys, it's super important that you press that thumbs up button. I know I get tired of saying it, I really do, and you probably get tired of hearing it, but it's part of the YouTube thing, so just go along with it. Please do press that thumbs up. It gives me a fighting chance to compete with the others here on YouTube, so please do support me in that way, and please do subscribe. I'd love to have you. Thank you, Sag. Bye for now.